Okay, guys, good evening. I'm watching Rebecca Roberson Ken Woven Designs, her Christmas episode. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing yet. I have to get a tree. Yeah, this little book is one I use in my bag at bingo. Now, we've done a little bit on that one, but I mucked up the leaves. Now, this one is okay. We can work on that one. That's the in and out one. I started at bingo. This is your going in and weaving out. And this is the one I started today at the meat raffle, which was a bust. Yeah. Now, we can continue in this book. This is one I did the other day. It's CHYGERR. It's like teeth. To me, it looks like teeth. It's from Heather. It's one Heather did, the draw along. I don't think I posted that yet. It's dead easy. Now, I don't know what I want to do. No, I didn't like page one. This was an in and out. Holly Bart. This was a Holly Bart one. Not a lover of the centre part here. Let me know in the comments which one you'd like me to do. I don't know how to fix that area up. This is dead easy. I'm so tired of Mr. Scooter coming in and out of bed. Now, I like this one. This one's very simple. This was Angela Porter's latest one. Of course, I've done things a little differently. And she did it in book form. Oh, not book form now. Let me just go, sorry, Ken Woven. Rebecca, I'm going to go back to Angela Porter. Okay. I'll come back to you, Rebecca. Now, this is what Angela Porter did. And she did it in those flip type books. Yeah, your autofocus is okay. This is Angela Porter. Favourite patterns and infinity cards. Oh, infinity. Well, let me, I'll just disconnect that. I'll disconnect my headphones and you can hear what she's saying. Oh, come on. Thank you. When you want headphones, they never work to go off. Oh, come
inspiration,
on.
calming, apparently. All kinds of things.
Sorry
so
about that.
thank you ever so much.
Headphones on.
Okay, so in front of you can see some weird things. This is an infinity card. So this is the one I made. I actually filmed what I'm going to do. I won't do this one again though. Maybe something similar. Earlier, and discovered when I went to edit it that there was no sound recorded, and there should have been because I hadn't turned it off. I hadn't done anything. Random glitch is all I'm going to say. Random glitch. And the infinity card works like this. Can you see there's like two pieces of paper that come together here? Well, if you fold them open, you then end up with this on the inside. And I do need to just burnish this using a bone folder like it's used to help with paper. So I want to find how I can't fold it out this way. If I go here, I can flip these out. So I end up with two larger pieces, larger areas here. And again, I'm just going to crease these as I go. And I've got these small squares here. Then if I go this way, I end up with a page that has two big squares in the middle, these long sections, I think, or four small sections. And then when I fold out again, I end up back where I started. And you can keep doing this again and again and again. As I was watching it, because I watched the video by playing with paper and glue on YouTube this morning, as I was starting to wake up, as in I'd been awake for a while, but my eyes were beginning to work and my brain neurons were beginning to fire. My body wasn't quite ready to get out of bed yet.
My body is still not ready to get out of bed. And it's 9:15 at night.
Wouldn't that be a lovely way
still not ready.
of collecting together your favourite patterns and motifs, but in a way that you can flip through them, or you can put ones together and just look at ones and think, well, these ones will go together. It won't mix and match them. So the ones that are on this side, you'll see these ones together. So you won't see them. You might get a glimpse of them like that or like that, but unlikely to anywhere else. But I just thought it was a fun idea. This was made for junk journal, for a card to put in, or journaling spots or whatever, or something like a greetings card of one kind or another.
I like the centre.
It'd be quite fun.
That's very nice.
What I did here, can you see this has got like a bite taken out of it? I put a notch there and I only glued it down, well, on three sides, except I've discovered the bottom one didn't stick. But I could use it to put something in there. It's just a little bit, it's either slightly bigger or a slightly different colour. So it shows here. So you can pop notes or more patterns in there. Or variations or suggestions how to vary things, or colour palettes or whatever. And then I thought, as I was working on the one that didn't get recorded this morning, I thought I was
we'll come back to that. Yeah.
Wouldn't it be lovely if we could find a way to set something up, whether it's a Facebook group or some other way, where you could swap these things, where we can share our favourite patterns and motifs and drawings with one another.
I'm going to continue with this one, I think.
From time to time.
Use up this paper.
I don't know what you think about that. I don't know what you think about this. But I'm just floating it out there.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to show you how to make one of these. And surprisingly, it's not difficult. What I've got here is I've got some scrapbook paper. This is from one of the Tim Holtz ones. I don't know which one. I've got a couple of them in my stash, and the covers have come off. The papers have got mixed up. But this was actually a sheet that I don't think I'd ever use, because it's got all of these little measurements on one side and nice colour on the other. I do like this side. So what I've done is, from this, it's a 12 by 12 sheet of paper. So I cut it so it was 6 inches wide, 12 inches long. And then I cut that piece. So I've got another one to make another one of these if I wish. So that these are 3 inches by 6 inches. Okay, so I've got 4 of them that are 3 inches by 6 inches. Then I've scored them. And to do that, I used a scoreboard, but you can just use a ruler, measure across, use a ruler and something like an empty ballpoint pen. I've got one of these ball tools. Or I've got my scoreboard, which is what I used. And then I popped it on my scoreboard. And I scored at 1.5 inches here, 4.5 inches here. I flipped it over and I just scored from the other side as well along the same line. So 1.5 inches, 4.5 inches. Then I flipped that this way and I lightly scored at 1.5 inches, so down the middle. This wasn't in the original instruction, but I thought I'm not faffing around with little bits, little pencil marks and things like that. I thought, no, this is what I'm going to do. And as all of these will either be covered
This is the second
or
time
will
I've
have
watched this,
pieces
and
of paper
I still
within
can't
them,
work it out.
I'm not too worried if a little bit sticks out the end. So I
Maybe
did
someone
that
else
with
can.
every single last one of these here. So I've got 4 of them, you can see. And they're all the same on the other side type thing. So I'm going to look for ones that kind of, that doesn't look like it belongs, does it? They should all sort of go together in some kind of order. That one definitely fits there. So like that, okay? So I'm going to take 2 of them, pop those over here, and I'm going to put these 2 horizontally. And you'll see why in a moment. Is it horizontally? Let me check, because I did. Yeah, horizontally is good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these vertically and glue them on top of these, but only in these 4 corners. Now I'm going to do this in a way that makes sense to me, because you do need to be fairly, sort of like, you don't have to be perfectly precise with these, but you do need to have some accuracy. Otherwise you're going to be trying to trim this. And I tried making a huge one of these, which I have, but it needed trimming because I forgot that I had to check the measurement of this paper in all directions. I didn't. And have a look which way these are going to go on. That way. So I'm just going to pop this one at the top, and I'm going to do my best to match this up. I'm going to pick it up so I can see what I'm doing. I want the edges level. I've got no extra paper hanging out, so I'll leave that there to set for a moment, but I will also just do this corner as well. It just makes sense to me to do it this way because, well, this is me. So yeah, I did put a lot of glue in. The glue I'm using is called 3-in-1, this one's Beacon, and it's sort of suitable for things like fabric and paper and glass and metal, apparently, all kinds of stuff. It's supposed to stick firmly. Apparently it grabs,
one on the other side.
Instant grab. It doesn't grab instantly, but you have a bit of wiggle time, which is what I'm making use of. That may just be because I'm in Britain. The climate is cooler, often damper, and so the solvent doesn't evaporate quite as quickly. So you can see here, I've got a little gap. You can just see a bit of black underneath here, but you won't see that when I've popped this one on, because I want to stick this to the other side, like so, but I want these to kind of matchy like this. I think I could go the other way. Let me have a look here and see which way round, so I can pick those up. That's it, that's the way I want it. So if I pick it up and over, I can match them that way. So I'm going to do the same here. I'm going to put glue in these bottom corners and stick this one below this top one here. So corner to corner. One corner on another corner. So let's do that. And then, I didn't want to put the glue down at once. I wanted to do one side wall and then the other. But this will be fine. It'll be okay. It'll be cool. Okay, so let's get this. Let's get one side down. This looks bonkers, doesn't it?
It does look bonkers.
It's absolutely
with you there when I
bonkers
saw
and
it
crazy.
first
It's
time
if it's
around.
not going to work, and yet it does. Every time I've made it, it's worked. The only thing that's been awkward is my inability, even with a cutting tool, paper cutter, to cut things square.
Can you
think I'd be
guys
able to do
work out
that?
what she's
No.
doing?
I don't know what
Please
on earth
leave
I
it in the
do, but I
comments.
always manage to get it a bit on the wonk. for some reason.
Please tell me.
There we are.
I
So
really can't work it out.
that's it. Basically, the mechanism assembled. I've got a bit sticking out there, so I'm just going to get my scissors and I'm going to see if I can just trim that. It's never a good idea to let me loose with scissors because I'm cack-handed. Left-handed with scissors, and I'm not a natural lefty. And of course, I can't use
Now go check out Heather.
right-handed scissors. Left-handed scissors. I've only ever used right-handed ones.
I
in my
just done
left
this
hand.
one. So to
It'll be
me,
fine. I might take a craft
now
knife
it
to it
kind of looks like a
afterwards.
leaf now.
So let's just have a look at this. I think
It's
these
like a
should have
leaf now.
stuck
Now I've got to
mostly.
go up here.
So
I've got to put
gap
one
in the
up
middle.
here.
So we fold it out. Now this is where I'm going to do the
Fold it
same
out,
thing
you
as I did
shake
on
it all
the
about.
sample I showed you, where I am just going. So I've got some glue oozed out there, but that'll be fine. So I'm just burnishing these. I've got one of these tools. I have used the side of this, a paintbrush, a pencil, anything that won't leave a mark, you know, as in ink or paint or whatever will work fine. So where's my middle? It's here, so I need to go this way. So again, I'm just going to burnish my folds down so this will sit flatter than it is at the moment. So we've got these here. Then I'm going to open this one and we come back to this where we've got big one.
Never ceases to amaze me,
and then I go
guys.
back and we're back to where we start.
No matter how quiet.
Now, I'm not going to draw on these sections, but I have cut
They
paper
always
out,
want a
which I did
bag.
for the sample one. And this paper here, this is, I'll tell you now, 2 3/4 inches by 2 3/4 inches.
Which is
I need
about
some here that are this length.
4
I'm going to cut
centimetres.
tidy ones because my paper cutter
Almost
needed a new blade. You can see it's
somewhere around
been
the 4
tearing
centimetre
the
mark.
paper rather than cutting it. So these are 1 1/4 by 2 3/4.
Which is this about
And I also
2
have
centimetres.
some little ones which are
wide.
1 1/4 by 1 1/4. And you actually need 8 of each. 8 of each. Yeah.
She's had to think then.
Yes, 8 of each. I just double check. 2 sets of 4. So 2 sets of 4, it's 8. Or 4 sets of 2, so I need 8 of those. No. 4 sets of 2, 2 sets of 4. Written in a strange way, so I need 8, 16, 24. You know, sort of like in total. Except if we use just small squares, then we have an extra 8 of these, which takes us up to 32, which gives us just over a month, and one for a title or a signature or whatever. Okay, so I'm going to draw one with you today, but before I do that,
We'll leave you there.
I'm going
She's
to
going to do
use
that one. I'll turn back
this is
my
a little
headphones.
circle punch.
You can go and check
It's
out Miss Heather.
It's the 1 inch one.
And if you can
Don't
work
have
out
small.
that,
I do have smaller ones somewhere.
please let me know, will
I do.
you? In the comments. The rest is all drawing then. Yeah. Why does these things turn down? Okay, back to this drawing. Okay, guys. Now, we've got a leaf pattern type of pattern now. And that is very simple to do. It's just, I'll do this one up here. To me, as it looks funny now. And we've got to have one. Oh, that's what I want to get in Distress Inks. Okay. Now I'm going to put a little point. Now close it up. There we go. Now we've got a leaf. Now you can go and have a look at Heather's site for the full pattern layout. Well, that's as good as I'm going to get that by the looks of it. No, that's okay. We're okay. I just thought people might like to see that wouldn't normally see it. Now go check out that other site that Heather mentioned, Paper and Glue. I'm going to check out on her. Actually, let's go and have a look. Paper. Paper and glue. Crafts easy, crafts, stick crafts. No, be that one I should imagine. Paper, glue, crafts. Paper mache, no. Not going to get into paper mache. Infinity, infinity. Infinity cube? No. I-N-I-T. I-N-I-T. Infinity. Card? Cards? Infinity cards. Yeah, there we are. Jenny's Arty Inclusions. Oh, the origami. I would have had something to do with origami. Yeah, now Angela Porter. Sticky art. I'm sure we must have done this before, guys. Sure we've done this before somehow. But years ago, I'm talking years and years ago. Endless cards without glue. Easy art. No paper, no glue paper crafts. No, we don't want that. I think we want the first one. I think we want the first ones. Now go and check her. Hello, you want to come up? No, okay. You coming up? You're coming up to bed? Well, then go lay down. Rex, are you coming? Thank you. Go to bed. Dogs. He's old as the hill. Now, I'm not going to show you everything, but go check her out. Mm-hmm. I think that is a wee bit complicated. Oh, playing with paper and glue. That's it. Playing with paper and glue. There he goes. Hang on, we'll come back. Playing with paper and glue. That was the one we were looking for. Yeah. Okay. Not going to take me to the side, is it? No. No, I don't want that. Playing with paper and glue. No, you stupid damn thing. You're spelling the words wrong. It's got laying. Playing, you stupid thing. Playing with paper and glue. Why can't you just take me to the site? Must be videos up here. Yes, there is. She's a little subscriber. Now, she is on there. Now, please subscribe to her channel. That's what she looks like. We're into all this. We're not quite into it yet. Now, thrift day, apparently. Wallet trio. I don't see that video, though. Stacked envelopes. Is that it? Let me have a look. Yeah, stacked. I don't think that's the one we want. Now go check her out, please. Okay, I'm going to be done with this one. I'm just going to do some shading. I think we're done, actually. It was very quick. I'm going to have to get some paper out. Maybe this one here. We'll have to have a play. No, we don't want beautiful paper. We want paper that we can play with. We want paper that we can play with, don't we, guys? The trouble is, I don't think I've got any glue sticks or anything. I should have a stack of them. Now subscribe to her channel. She's only a newbie like I am. Got to help our newbies. Now I don't know if I like this arrow, but looks like an arrow, doesn't it? Oh, maybe it is an Indian arrow. Yeah, I'm going down the centre because there is a pencil line there. I'm just going down the centre and we're going to go, My camera is in a funny position tonight. Somehow. Now you can add more to that if you like. You can add other doodles. I think I might add something else as we see other doodles. Now you can put things within this circle, in these, I call them like a triangle. Myself, I call them a triangle. You can put different patterns inside them. You have a lot of fun with this one. Now, how do we spell that name? Chygerr. It's one of Heather's latest ones. I'm going to go on top of that line there, going underneath that line. Now, you heard a thump. Well, that thump was Mr. Rex. He wanted off the bed. I knew he didn't want to go up on the bed, but he wanted to go up on the bed. Then he wants to go down off the bed. Anyone else with a senior dog in our group that does that? If he's not careful, he'll be out in the living room tonight again. I'm not in that mood to be mucking around. He's 19 years old. He's going a little bit crazy. No, he's going into my friend's bedroom. He went into her room twice the night before. Then he bumped himself into the wall a couple of times. And I think he's going blind. But yet again, he stands at the fridge and he knows the fridge door's open. He can hear perfectly. As soon as you open that fridge door, Mr. Rex is there. He is there within about 2-3 minutes. Unless he's very quicker than that, actually. Way quicker than that. I don't know if all senior dogs when they're 18, 19 does that. I have no idea. The oldest one I had, she did go blind. She was 18. And we're moving to a new house, new part of town. into a caravan park, and there wasn't enough room for her. Now we had to put her down, but she was if I can say the word on YouTube, it starts with a B. Yep, she was one of those. She'd bite you in a moment's notice, and yet she was friends with my neighbour. She would do anything for that man across the road. Me? Hey. She was my girl. She was definitely my girl, but I would never have another girl de-sexed, by the way. Never. That changes their personality. I could be wrong on that, but I've had 2 girl dogs de-sexed. I had Lulu de-sexed. She went nuts. And I had Buffy de-sexed, but she had puppies. And she just went crazy-eyed. She got that look in her eye and you better run. And I couldn't stand that. I thought, no, even Jackie said, nope, she's a goner. That's why you haven't seen Buffy. Yes, I miss Buffy, but no, I couldn't put up with a snappy, biting dog. I've got to get some glue now. Oh, me Mod Podge. There's a glue. Mod Podge, of course. Yes, it's over there. That would work. Now, if you're stuck along this long, please go check out these ladies, will you? The other 2 that I mentioned. I'll subscribe to this one. Now, don't be afraid to use your rubber. I know they tell me not to, but if you think you've gone a bit heavy, you can always take a little bit out. Take it back. Just take it off like that. Just make it a little bit whiter again. Just like that. If you think you've gone a little bit heavy than you wanted, I know they say in Zentangle they don't use rubbers. Pencils is part of the work. And that's what I've done here. I have made the pencil part of the work. That line we put in. Oh, I'm liking that, guys. Oh, that looks great. Now, actually, we can make a nice little, You're making a flippy flop stacked envelope. Okay, I don't like the idea of using the envelopes very much, but I suppose if you get a lot of envelopes in the mail, why not? And it's got a nice window. Or on the centre. Okay. Now I'm going to subscribe to this lady. Hopefully she won't mind. porter. Okay, sorry about that little break in program. I was typing. Now we're looking at, I'll come back. It's a long video.